Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guests today are from the upcoming production of Neil Simon's Barefoot in the Park with the Iowa City Community Theater. Josh Sazon is the director. Josh, welcome back.
Thank you.
A returning champion to the KCCK Culture Crawl. And also Ethan Rogers. Ethan, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
And Melissa Kaska.
Thank you for having us.
Nice to have you all here. So, Barefoot in the Park, one of Neil Simon's best and kind of earliest.
It's probably
earlier in his career.
It's an early classic.
Yes. 63. I looked it up on Wikipedia just before we started. So 63.
63, that's right.
And Robert Redford's breakout role on Broadway and in the movie.
Yes, it is.
I am a huge Neil Simon fan. I read Neil Simon plays for pleasure.
Oh, good to hear. Good to hear.
So this is right in my wheelhouse. But Josh, before we talk specifically about the show, what led you to think, now is the time for Barefoot in the Park is going to be the perfect thing for the season this year?
Well, given the circumstances and world events and et cetera, I think the Iowa City Community Theater, which is producing the show, decided to program some plays of levity and wit, something to just basically take you out of yourself, at least for the next couple of hours or so. And this show certainly does that.
This is a great time to forget things for a couple hours and just enjoy some comedy.
I think so, yes.
Ethan and Melissa, did you have any familiarity with this piece or Neil Simon going into this? Melissa, you start.
Yeah, I've been in a Neil Simon play before. I was in Laughter on the 23rd Floor at
Love
ICCT.
that show.
Yeah, just a small part. I cannot remember what her name was, but the secretary. It was a lot of fun. And very quick, witty, and lots of fun doing comedy. So that one I've done, and I've watched Barefoot in the Park when I was a kid with my sister. Mm-hmm. She loved old movies, so I've seen it. I did have a crush on Robert Redford when I was a kid.
Oh, who didn't?
Yeah, I didn't realize he was a lot older than me.
Oh my God, and then I saw him in that Marvel movie, and oh my God!
But yeah, I'd heard of it, but I really wasn't super familiar until I read the play when Josh sent it to me.
Ethan, how about you?
On the familiarity scale, none whatsoever. So this is very new for me. Josh is reticent to hear that revelation.
Not at all.
No, none whatsoever. Now we've referenced...
So no exposure to Neil Simon, really, much or anything?
Not that I could speak to. In fact, I hate to admit it, but I didn't know the name until this audition.
Okay.
Okay, now I am surprised. I'm very surprised.
Yes.
Now, in addition to Robert Redford being old, you've made Josh and me feel very old.
And now this is several references to Robert Redford, which I also feel like I should put a little asterisk and say no likeness whatsoever, but I recognize it.
This is radio, so they wouldn't know.
They'll never know. Now, when this play first came out, I'm not going to say it was regarded as racy, but it was, it was two young, good-looking people, small apartment. My recollection is people kind of thought it was kind of a sexy comedy.
It can get a little bit racy. I have to admit I was a little bit surprised, but these two young folks were frisky enough to actually handle the material as well as they did. I was very pleasantly surprised. It saved me a lot of drinking afterwards.
So for those who may not be familiar with it, or for who it's been a long, long time, Josh, can you give me the quick plot summary?
Oh, sure. There's hardly any plot at all. You have a young married couple spent 6 days at the plaza doing God knows what, decided to move to their new apartment, and hilarity ensues, complete with mother-in-law and wacky next-door neighbor.
And in a lot of ways, kind of the archetypes, this kind of created a lot of those archetypes. You can see the echoes of this play in so many situation comedies.
Oh, yes. Decades. No, it is very much the archetypical sitcom. And in fairness, that doesn't happen on stage very much anymore. So I have to admit, it's one of the pleasures of doing the show, is actually working with this kind of classic material and see what we can wring out of it.
Ethan, tell me a little bit about your character, Paul.
Yeah, I'm the straight-laced, proper young lawyer who's obsessed with his career. And that just comes down to I think Corie would call me the bore of the relationship.
Oh.
And Melissa, tell me about Corie.
Well, she balances Paul nicely. She's a free spirit. She is just so excited to begin her new life. So she's infatuated with Paul. She's infatuated with all new, interesting, different people, and she just loves learning about the world. So she's fascinated by all these quirky characters that they meet, whereas Paul might be a little bit more freaked out by some of these characters. So, and she sometimes, goes a little too far. Sometimes she doesn't really know when to reel it in. Yeah. So she gets herself into some tangly messes sometimes.
And as Josh said, there's a mother-in-law, there are wacky neighbors, there's an apartment that has a lot of issues.
Lots of issues.
Yes, they are very newly married. He is a young lawyer, so he doesn't have any money, and
or repair skills.
Yeah, the landlord's away, so nobody's there to help them with all of their new house troubles. So real life just sort of sets in on them pretty heavily.
So as someone who is, especially in Ethan's case, new to this material, but, both of you have been exposed to this as it has gone on. Do you think, but the script, almost 70 years old, how do you think it holds up?
I think it's great. I mean, I think so much of the wit that carries forward is still relevant today, right? I mean, what I love the most is how much it plays on the opposites component, right? And early on, it's the little annoyances where our opposites start to cause some tension, but then later on, it gets into the more serious pieces of that, and I think that just carries forward so well.
Yeah. There's some things that dated a little bit, but it's a period piece. It's 1963, so it kind of timestamps it a little bit. But the writing, Paul Simon's very good at getting into the head of his characters. So even though the comedy is so good, it comes from such a place of authenticity. He's a man that was writing this. I don't know how old he was when he was writing it, but...
Oh, very young. Very, very young. This was based
30s
on... 30s
probably, 20s or 30s?
20s. This was based on his first marriage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what happened here is pretty much what happened when he first got married to his first wife.
Well, what a thoughtful, yes, he plays off Corie as kind of ridiculous at times, but I do feel like she's well written. Like, she's a well-rounded woman. And he portrays her very authentically. I don't feel like she's simple or flat in any way. She feels very real to me.
Oh no, it's a very wonderful, it's a very lovingly crafted character, and it is very much based on his first wife, who he was very much in love with.
And the thing you always have to remember about pieces like this is you may think, oh, that's an old joke, or that's an old scene. I've seen that before. Well, this is the guy who invented it. this was it was new when he did it. Barefoot in the Park opens August 22nd. Iowa City Community Theater at the James, correct?
At the James.
And you can visit the James website, which I believe is thejamesic.com.
That's right.
Or you can get there, I'm sure, from Iowa City Community Theater's website, too.
There is also a website to purchase tickets. It's icct.ludus.com.
Or just go to iowacity.communitytheater.org and hit the link for that.
There you go.
Well, this, as I said, I'm a Neil Simon fan, so I always love it when one of his classic shows gets produced. Sounds like y'all are having a great time with it.
So much fun.
It's been a blast.
Yes.
So it's the James Theater, 2 weekends.
2 weekends.
Beginning August 22nd, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And again, iowacity.communitytheater.org if you'd like more information. Well, good luck with it, and thanks for being with me today.
Thank you so much.
You can hear The Culture Crawl live on the radio most weekdays at 10:30, on demand at kcck.org/culture, or subscribe using your favorite podcast player. Watch our videos on the KCCK Facebook and YouTube channels. Our producer is Lydia Kilgore. The Culture Crawl theme is composed by Vivian Shanley. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.